Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. It's Wednesday, which for me means WTF Wednesday, weekly tracking of finances. So thank you for being here. Click that subscribe button, like the video, and let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. I hope this week is treating you nicely. I know that we have hurricanes coming in, and man, did I get out of Florida just in time, right? I hope that everyone stays safe and listens to the advisories if you're down that way. I know that I am just one state above Florida, so we're probably going to be getting a lot of that rain and wind and all of that damaging stuff coming our way too. So hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So today, being Wednesday, we have to do our WTF Wednesday. But because I was on vacation last week, we weren't able to do it last week. That means I have 2 weeks worth of WTF Wednesday to do. But before we get started, let me go ahead and grab today's prompt card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompt card. It's basically a conversation starter, so I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. Just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompt card is, what is the most excruciating pain you have ever experienced? I mean, the simple answer would be childbirth, right? Am I right? If you're a mom, you know. That's pretty excruciating. But I think that's the easy answer, a go-to answer for basically every woman that's ever given birth in her life. But I'm going to go with the next most excruciating pain I've ever experienced, and that was definitely when I had a toothache. Oh my gosh. And it's not just any toothache. It was so bad. I was crying and screaming for hours and hours. And it happened to be on a holiday, so nobody was open. Nobody was taking any patients or anything like that. I just had to suffer through it until I could get to a dentist. It was excruciating. I never want to go through that again. What about you guys? What is the most excruciating pain you've ever experienced? All right, so here's my budget book. If you guys are new, I know there's a lot of new subscribers here lately. If you're new, this is my budget book. It's an Erin Condren monthly planner. I bought it from her website on, I don't even know when, but it was like last year, getting ready for the new year. And I have been using it all year long, and I have been using Casey Lee stickers to help decorate each month, as well as some of my own. The purple ones are meant to match this, and these are the ones I made specifically. All the other colored ones are the ones that Casey Lee made, and I just adore her stickers. So I have been sticking with her every single month of this year, and I think that I will continue doing so. And lucky for you, because I have been buying from her constantly, she has been gracious enough to give you guys a code if you want to buy from her as well. She does not just the 7x9, which is this one, but she also does like the other ones, 8x10 or 8x11 or something, and then also the daily duos, so the smaller ones. She does different sizes and these kinds of themes. So we'll be decorating up October this week. Be looking for that video. That'll be fun. But in the meantime, I have to do my WTF Wednesday. So 2 weeks worth. Oh my. If this is the first time ever watching one of these videos, one of my WTF Wednesday videos, I'll give you a basic synopsis of what I do. I every Wednesday go over the past week of online expenses. This is only online. I track my cash expenses a different way So this is just for online expenses. These are things I have to replace back into the bank from the envelopes that I've saved the money in. This works really well if you already have an account buffer, or you build an account buffer so that you can use that money like petty cash and just spend through it and then replace it each week or however often you need to, which is what I do. Of course, if you don't have an account buffer, if you want to do this method, I personally would suggest doing an account buffer. So start saving now, make an envelope for an account buffer if you need to, and just build it up until you think it's enough. Put it in the bank and just use it as petty cash. That's what I would do for sure. With that being said, we have the last 2 weeks of September that we need to do. So we're going to do that together today. 2 whole weeks worth. Kind of nervous, not going to lie. But I also know that we did all cash spending while we were away. So that's good, right? We intentionally did not swipe, so that I felt really good. You know, I used to talk about having a week where we didn't do any swiping. Well, that was the week on vacation. All right, so I think I'm using black. I am. I also like to congratulate myself with these no spend stickers. At the beginning of every month when I set all of this up, I make a goal for myself. So this month I had made the goal of, let's see, 15 no spend days, so that by the end of the month I can see if I reach that. There's no prize at the end. It's just kind of like a little mini challenge for me. If I don't make it, then it's fine. I don't beat myself up over that either. It's just a little fun challenge for me to do. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these stickers, definitely, because we left for vacation on Friday and we didn't spend anything, nothing. And we came back Saturday. So we're going to be seeing a lot of no spend stickers for that week. I'm so excited about that. I don't even know why. It feels like some cheesy reason to be excited, but anyway. The first expense that we had was from Etsy, and I'm just going to put budget supplies here because that is the envelope that I am going to be taking that from. This was buying Casey Lee stickers. I bought $65.63 worth. I used her code Thriving15, got 15% off, and I just buy a lot of stickers from her. I think that's evident. You necessarily wouldn't have to buy that many to do your month setup, but I do. So with that being said, I did go ahead and buy, this was for November stickers. So I already have October stickers. I also already have November stickers. They're already sent somewhere, I think, somewhere. Anyway, so budget supplies, I bought that, and then that's it for this day. And then I did not actually have any more purchases until, y'all are not even gonna believe me, until the 26th. But the unfortunate part is, on the 26th, I paid all of our medical bills, and that was, let's see, 4, 5, 6 medical bills plus a therapy on Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to split this up anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're gonna have to use both of these days. But all of these, no spend sticker. Yeah, girl. I did it. I was so happy about this. We did so good. Didn't even take my card out one time while on vacation. Not once. We just spent cash, and it was so nice. For me, cash spending definitely keeps my spending low. It keeps it curbed. And when the money is gone, the money is gone. You know what I mean? So it definitely helped in not overspending. That's why we brought money home on vacation. Like, who would have thought? All right. So all of these no spend stickers are being used, and I couldn't be even more happier. Don't worry, I bought some more of these too, so I was smart. So that brings us to Monday. We'll come back to that. And this is where I decided to go ahead. We were home. I decided to go ahead and pay off some medical bills. Some of them, I paid 2 medical bills off because we had been paying $25 on it forever. And we finally got to an ending point, I felt. So I just went ahead and paid those 2 off. I went ahead and paid a care credit, which isn't due until October 3rd. So I went ahead and paid that. I went ahead and paid 3 other hospital bills. If you guys don't know, I had COVID. I was in the hospital. Those bills are coming out. As well as I also got severe dehydration. If you guys have been with me, you would have seen all the bruises all over my body from all of the fluids that I had needed and being in the hospital. So all of those bills are coming out. I also had to have a CT scan. Oh, it was just a lot of stuff. So all of those bills are starting to come in and I have to start paying them. So what I like to do is I just every month throw them something and it keeps it out of collections and it brings that balance down, and then I send another statement the next month. It's basically like paying a credit card, but it's not a credit card. It's a doctor bill. And they are fine with you paying something as long as you pay something. So that's how I'm handling that. So the first one, I'm just going to put health savings. All of these are going to say this, so I'm just going to be proactive and write this. All right, so the first one I paid off. The remaining balance was $43.36, so we finally got that one paid off. We've been paying that $25 a month for like the past 6 months or something. And then the next one was $23.72, and that one also paid off. Sweet. And then the care credit, which is $177 for right now. It might be more than that next month, so we'll see, because I'm still adding on to it. And then one of the medical bills I put $50 towards. And then we had 2 more medical bills, so I'll just go ahead and write health savings, and I put $50 towards each of them. They're rather large. In my eyes, they're large. It's like $300 and something for one of them. It's almost $200 for one of them, and then I think this one was like $800. So we definitely have some time to you know, we're gonna be paying medical bills for a while. Let's just put that out there. Another thing we had was therapy. Oh my gosh, I had one more. Shoot. And that was for our normal 65. And I'm going to have to put this, let's see, we'll put it right here. Peach Pass also came out, and that was for 20. That is our local toll system. My hubby drives a lot for his job, so that really helps him out, being able to bypass a lot of the traffic in Atlanta. So it comes out when it needs to. So $20 for that. So let's go back over here. For this week, this is going to be super easy. We only spent $65.63. These are the categories we would pull from to recover that cost. The account buffer, which we're not going to do. That is not what I meant to write. We have the grocery buffer, which actually is at 0 right now, so we're not pulling anything from that, of course. And then we're going to have the sinking funds, which is the cute little term for the envelopes that I'm going to be pulling cash from, which is where we'll pull that from. I'm going to do the same thing over here, account buffer. We do not want to pull from this if we don't have to, because that is our saving grace that allows us to make these purchases and then pay it back. And then we have the grocery buffer, which of course is at 0 because I just did all cash this time. And so we're not going to be pulling from that. And then we have our sinking funds, which we definitely will be pulling from. So let me just tally this up really quick and we'll know how much we spent this week. So that was a total of $479.08. All right, so before we start pulling cash from my envelopes, I'm going to be a little extra and use these little squares that came with Casey Lee's little bundle and put little check marks for me. I'll do that off camera, set everything up, and then we'll start pulling some cash. All right, so $65.63. This is what we need to take from our budget supplies envelope. This is where we keep all of our business stuff, side hustle stuff, if you will. So I do have tabs inside here: stickers, planners, equipment, office. I'm going to pull this from the stickers tab, of course. And we need $65 or $66. So 20, 40, 50, 60, and of course, let's see, do I have any 2 5s perhaps? Yes. All right, cool. So we'll exchange a 10 for these 2 5s. Put that back into planner. All right, let's see what we got now. So 20, 40, 50, 65, and 66. $66. And then that leaves $6 in sticker supplies. All right, so we took $66 from sinking funds. That obviously covers that. So we'll move on to last week. So I'll start with Peach Pass, which is in my revolving, and we're going to pull a 20 from there, and we have 20, 40 left over, so that's good. And we'll just put that there. So 20, and then we'll move on to short term, which is where I keep my mental health, which is the therapy. If you don't know, I have my teenagers in therapy because I just feel like they need somebody to talk to. They're teenagers, 50, 65, so they take turns, they swap weeks, and they go once every 2 weeks, technically. Each one goes once every 2 weeks, but it's every week for me. And just let them talk to a Christian therapist about their problems. All right, so therapy is done. Now, help. Let's go ahead and tally this up. So we spent a total of $394.08. And this is my reserves binder. I do have a sticker for it, but it does not have any stick factor to it any longer. So right now it's just blank, but we know it as reserves. All right, so health savings. We used to have a health savings card, but now we don't. So I have to save that on my own. And we need to pull, I think we said like $394.08 is what it was. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. We'll just do that, unless I have 4. I do have 4 ones. I think I should just do the 4s. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 2, 3, and 94. So $394, that's why we saved it up. So there's $16 left in deductible, which I need to make a new tab in here for care credit or medical bills. We have $100 left, or no, $50 left in copay, $100 in health, and $100 in medicine. And it'll stay that way, hopefully. So we just covered all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and count up what we just pulled. I think we started at this 20, because that's 20, 40, 50, 65, 66. That was for last week. So in total, we are pulling medical bills, I tell you. But at least they're there to help you out, make you feel better, save your life. I guess it's worth. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 60, 70, 475, 6, 7, 8, and 479. So 479. We've got it covered. Everything but the last 8 cents, which is covered through here because we pulled 66 and not 65, 66, 65, 63. Okay, so we are good to go. I will be depositing this cash into the account the next time I get out, which will probably be tomorrow. And I'll just make that deposit, replace it back in the bank, and my buffer is buffed right back up. That's how that works. And I'll just put this in my back to the bank envelope, which is right here. By the way, if you're new, I have drawn all of these envelopes. I know some people have asked, where'd you get those envelopes? Can I buy those envelopes? I drew all of these by hand, by myself. I have videos on my channel if you want to go check them out on how I did it. Yeah, by hand, even the letters. There are no stickers on here. I did end up taking, I mean, you just, if you're interested, you can go check out what I did. With that being said, let's do some transferring of numbers here, because then we can end out September, which is cool. Let me fill this out really quick. So the first week we did 65, 63, which is crazy. And I just put that in the wrong spot. Take 2, 65, 63. And then the next week was 479.08. So 479.08. And now we can do our little tally here. We can close out the month. Let's see. 1581.03. Equals 1,646.66. $2,125.74 is our final total for the month of September. And if you're still hanging around, you can see the part where I'm starting to close the month out, which is what I use this area for. For September, we have this ugly lime green color. I judge myself. Okay, so our total, 2125.74. 2125.74. That's crazy. That's not bad. We did really good this month. Look at us go. Okay. So, the bills, I think I did tally up the bills and it turned out to be more. So, what I'm going to end up having to do, so if you see here, 3/2/24/17, that's the month of September. 3/2/24/17. Which means we're going to have to up, you know, we're going to have to up that. And I'll figure all of this up. But yes, because my hubby got a new phone, Verizon went up, gas price went up. We had some uppage happening, so I went ahead and accounted for that because we do get one more paycheck this month, which will be on Friday. So I went ahead and counted for that. I'm adding 150 extra for September just to cover that overage, and then we're going to add 250 towards October because as of right now we were fully funded for October. So now I have to add 250 to cover the new overages. So we're going to be adding those two things, and then we're going to be putting something aside for November. Yes, working on being that far ahead. How great. I love it. All right, so anyway, you didn't come for that. You came for the WTF Wednesday. So that's where we're at. We just finished. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope I inspired you just a little bit to keep your expenses tracked, to keep it going. Don't just like let it slide. If you do that, trust me, you're going to regret that, because you'll get yourself into a bundle to where you can't pay yourself back, and then all of your buffer is gone. That's not fun. That's not a good time. So I appreciate everyone who has been here, who's still here. If you are still here and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like it. And I will see you guys in the next video, which I think I had it scheduled for tomorrow, which was the prep for October video, but I haven't even recorded that yet. And I don't know if I'll be able to, because it takes me a long time to prep, but we'll see. If not, I'll have another video coming out for you guys, because some of you have commented about wanting to see like a more detailed description, if you will, of all of my binders and all of the envelopes that I have for them, which I might do. I might do that for you guys so that you can see. But I do need to prep for October, so there's that. We'll see how it falls. It'll either be on this day or it'll be on this day, and we can push cash condense one more day. So we'll see. I'll see what I can do for you. All right, guys, I will stop rambling, and I will see you tomorrow with some kind of video. As always, until next time, bye.